Grandma, Tia Kim, Riv and Junie, come on in. Cooking, baking, yummy things. Cooking with Grandma and Tia Kim.
Hi, Grandma, Tia Kim. We're back. We're gonna have fun cooking. Today, we're gonna make meatballs, green sauce, and chipotle. Okay?
And how do you say it in Spanish, the dish?
Albondigas, entomatadas. Okay? So, vamos a necesitar. See, I was gonna take Spanish already. Okay, we're gonna need. Bring 4 eggs to boil. We put 4 because I'm gonna eat 2. But we only need 2 for the amount of meat that we're making. First, we wash the tomatillos thoroughly, and then we transfer to the comal to start charring. This is how we want it to be. See, we're almost done, and then we transfer it to the blender. All right.
Okay. Oh,
Nice. All right. Okay, we're gonna need 1 pound of ground beef. In this case was ground beef, but you can make it with ground pork or mix half and half ground pork, ground beef. It's a lot better, but we only have beef. Half a cup of white rice, cloves powder, black peppers, onion powder, ground garlic, cinnamon, salt, and 1 egg. For 1 pound of meat, you're gonna use 1 egg. So, like before, Tia Kim is gonna start mixing.
that was Bruno.
Everything, okay? Okay? So we're gonna start. You're gonna use your hands that you previously washed, right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna crack 1 egg, a whole egg, put it in here, measuring half a teaspoon of black peppers. Just throw it here. Nice. Okay. Half a teaspoon garlic powder, onion powder, sorry. Half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay. Then Tia is gonna measure 1/4 of a teaspoon. Less. Of clove, ground clove, yeah. All right. And
Sounds good.
yeah, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. There you go. Nice. And then we're gonna add the dry rice, white rice, to the meat, and then at least salt at your taste. Usually is like about a teaspoon.
Yeah, it looks like a teaspoon.
Okay, so now it's time to have fun. Go for it.
So now we're just gonna mix it all together with our hands.
Really well, okay? Mix it really good. Because all the spices have to incorporate into the meat. So when you have a bite of the meatball,
When it's cooked,
when it's cooked, you're gonna be like, yummy, so good, right?
So when you're touching raw meat, just be careful not to like touch anything else, okay?
You have to wash your hands after that.
Wash your hands real good after you're done.
Every time that you touch raw meat. Eggs are ready. See, it's right here. Okay. So they're, we're gonna peel them.
Just peeling the shell off.
And I think you like to do that too, right? Peeling the eggs. Maybe have a little bite if you want. All right, so we'll do that. And then after they're peeled, ta-da, right here, right? So this is how we cut the egg, okay?
Cut it once down the middle, and then turn it around and cut it in the middle again.
And then
you could cut the little pieces in half.
Yeah, one by one.
And then Grandma could show you what it looks like. Just see, little pieces, just little pieces.
8. Oh, it's too bright. But yeah, 8 pieces. So we have here 2 eggs cut out, right? So now Tia is gonna start making the meatballs.
So, so I make a ball?
Yeah.
Okay, is
Make
this a good
little,
size?
Right, and then you make a little dent in the middle.
So it's a little bit, I don't know if you could tell the size here.
It's like a little bit bigger than a golf ball size.
Okay. Let me make it round.
Make a little dent in the middle. And then we're gonna put the eggs inside.
Back in there and push it inside.
Then cover it.
And then cover it like this. Cover it, push the meat on top.
And then make the meatball again.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so here's a ball. That's the first one.
Yay!
You ready to put it down?
Okay. And here are the meatballs, all done. See? They're all done. They smell so good. Now we have here about 25 tomatillos, like medium tomatillos. And we're gonna add, because I don't have dried chipotle, we're gonna add some chipotle en adobo.
From a can.
From a can, yes. Depends on your taste. If you want a little spicy, you can add more. So it's at your taste. We don't want it too much. So I'm just going to put 1.5. See? 1.5.
1.5 of the chiles that are in the
chipotle.
can.
They are in the can. Okay, so we're going to add everything that we add to the meatballs except the rice and the egg. We don't want to put that, but the rest we're going to add. So we're going to add half a teaspoon of black pepper. There you go. Half a teaspoon of onion. Half a teaspoon garlic
powder.
And
1/4 teaspoon?
a little bit less.
Okay.
A little bit less of 1/4, because clove is a little strong.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a 1/4.
Very low.
1/8. It's 1/8 of a teaspoon
And how much cinnamon?
of clove. And what is a 1/4 of a teaspoon? 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. And same thing of salt, about a teaspoon of salt. A little bit less than a teaspoon.
Less, maybe half a
less,
teaspoon.
yeah.
Half a teaspoon.
All
of
right,
salt.
and then now we're gonna bring this to blend, and we're gonna put the meatballs in the sauce. Okay, so we'll be back. Now we're gonna blend this. There we go. Now we're gonna bring it to the stove. Okay, so we're back here at the stove. We're gonna add like just a little drizzle of olive oil. Then make sure it's a little hot. I'm gonna use my cazuela. This one I brought it from Mexico long time ago. So we're gonna let this be hot. So we are gonna add the sauce that we blend. You see, that's what you're gonna hear.
You want to hear that sizzle?
Yeah, that's when it's a perfect temperature to start cooking our meatballs. All right, so I add a little water because we're gonna put the meatballs in here to cook together. So we need this to be a little bit more liquidy. So let me get my spoon. What we're gonna do first is to taste the sauce to see if it has enough salt, okay? All right, so we're gonna taste the sauce. We need a little salt. Let me see. Yeah, let's see. Good, really good. Okay, so when this starting to boil, we're gonna add the meatballs in here, okay? Hi, we back. See, it's starting to boil right now. So what are we gonna do is to start by dipping the meatballs one by one into the sauce, making sure that they're all gonna fit in it, okay? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you count with me? 9, 10. Yeah.
11. 12.
13.
13. That's my favorite number.
Yes. So now what we're gonna do is shake it a little so the meatballs can adjust. Yeah, see? We need them to be inside. Come on.
We need to be under the sauce.
Under the sauce, okay? That way they're gonna get cooked. We're gonna wait until you see, remember we put rice in the meatballs? So the meatballs are gonna get some rice sticking out, and we're gonna test the rice. When the rice is soft, that means the meatballs are ready, okay? So we'll be back. Hi, we're back after probably it's been like 20 minutes. Remember I told you that we add some rice in the meatballs and that we're gonna be sticking out. Look, can you see them? Can you see them sticking out? Yeah, those little white things.
Right there.
Yeah, see?
Right there. Yeah.
So we're gonna touch the little rice and see how they smash? That means our meatballs are almost ready. A little bit. No, actually they're ready. They are ready. So, guess what? We are about to taste them. How about that? We'll let you know how they are, okay?
So now that the meatballs are ready, we're gonna warm up some tortillas. So I turn on the comal, and we're gonna put some tortillas in there. Okay, and then we're just gonna wait until they're ready, and then we'll eat. Okay, the tortillas are ready. We like them a little crunchy or crispy, so we keep them on the comal a little longer until they're kind of crispy. But you could make them how you want them. You can make them soft too.
All right. We are back.
And now it's time to
It's
eat.
time to eat these delicious meatballs. Yum. You eat first. You put the first.
You go ahead, sir.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna put one meatball and a little bit of sauce for me.
Okay. I need 2 meatballs. I can get it. And then some sauce. Okay.
All right, and then
We cut it right down the middle. And look at the egg inside. Okay. And then we just cut it in another little piece. And maybe like little 4 pieces. Okay, like that.
all right, and then look what we have.
Our tortillas.
All right, I got a crispy one.
A crispy one.
There, we can change. I can change. All right, so let me have a
Oh, your spoon.
spoon. I like to use a spoon because I can take the juice. I mean the
Oh, here.
sauce, but the traditional way that we eat it in Mexico and our family is probably your papi show you already, but we make some kind of like,
We cut the tortilla in half, like this.
then you fold this,
and then you cut it in half again.
Mhm.
And
then you fold these corners, yeah, and you make it kind of like a little scoop, yeah. See, can you see it? And then you're gonna scoop it out. Let me show you. Something like this. Look, see, instead of a spoon, we use this, and then there you go. So good.
All right, so we're done. The meatballs were very delicious,
Yummy.
very yummy. So now, Juniper, River, get some aprons on and let's start working. All right?
Start cooking.
Enjoy cooking. Love you.
Love you.
Adios.